The drug development process can be divided into different phases. Drug discovery and research is a complex process that involves identifying and developing potential new medicines. The journey begins with target identification, where scientists pinpoint specific biological targets, for example, proteins, linked to a particular disease. Once a target is identified, drug discovery starts. Large compound libraries are screened, or computational methods, also using nowadays artificial intelligence, are used to discover molecules that interact with these targets. In the preclinical phase, promising candidates undergo rigorous preclinical testing, including cell and animal studies to assess their safety, efficacy, and mechanism of action. This stage is crucial to identify potential side effects and optimize the drug's properties before progressing to clinical trials in humans. Clinical development involves conducting clinical trials on humans to evaluate the effectiveness and safety of these potential new products. Typically, there are 3 clinical phases until approval, with an increasing number of participants. Phase 4 trials are conducted after product launch. Usually, the primary goals of a trial in a clinical phase are, in Phase 1, dose ranging on healthy volunteers or patients for safety; in Phase 2, testing of drug on participants to assess efficacy and side effects; and finally, Phase 3, testing on participants to assess efficacy, effectiveness, and safety. Successful Phase 3 clinical trials are a pivotal milestone in drug development, as they demonstrate the therapy's safety and efficacy in a large patient population. These positive results pave the way for the submission of a new drug application, NDA, to key regulatory bodies worldwide, for example, FDA for US or EMA for European Union. The NDA is a comprehensive dossier containing an exhaustive compilation of data. This includes detailed findings from preclinical studies, as well as the complete results from all phases of clinical trials. Upon submission, regulatory bodies undertake a rigorous assessment of the NDA. If the review is favorable, the drug will receive regulatory approval, allowing it to enter the market and become available to patients. Interesting fact, there have been a lot of studies regarding success rates of drug development phases in the last years, looking at various companies, therapeutic areas, and projects. Overall, the likelihood of success for clinical development from Phase 1 to approval is only between 8 and max 23%. This was just a high-level summary, and the process can be adapted in many ways. For example, sometimes clinical phases are combined to speed up development.